Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful 4-4 portal. It's time for our morning twin flame in separation energy check. Yesterday we had a really interesting one. I'd love to hear some stories about anybody who had any breakthroughs yesterday. Be very interested in that. And with that, let's set our intention to figure out what is the current energies that are sitting around the Twin Flame Collective. What energies do we have? And we're going to pick a card. All right. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells within your heart, not in your mind. For the heart's the gateway to the soul. I'm going to just hold that up so everybody can read that for a few seconds. So that's the current energy, is to go into your heart space. So let's now look at what are some messages that we have from our Divine Masculine. So we'll start with what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine Collective right now. Messages from the Divine Masculine Collective to the Feminine. Any more? That's all this deck wants to give us. So we'll put it to the side. So what I've got is, you make me nervous. And I'm afraid of losing you. So the Divine Masculine is still a little bit in his head. They're afraid of losing you. They're nervous about it. And let's see if we can see what shadow they're working on. Shadow is Divine Masculine working on. Okay, we've got 2. So leaving you hurt me too, right? So they're recognizing that, you know, they left, but it caused them a lot of pain. They didn't just walk away unscathed. And if the last one is, I focused on you instead of my pain, and that means that, you know, they figured it out. Hey, they were focusing on blaming you versus blaming their own pain for their reaction for how things went. And so that's where they are sitting in their headspace right now. Let's see if we get a couple more messages. Any more messages from the Divine Masculine Collective? Okay, we've got 4. One-sided relationship. I find you incredibly attractive. So they're still really attracted, but it's only one-sided. You are always on my mind. And they feel you. So that's a connection that's telepathic. Telepathic doesn't always mean that they hear you, you're having conversations. No, it means that they feel as well. It can manifest in many different ways. So let's see where the Divine Feminine is sitting in her fields today. We just looked at the Divine Masculine. Let's go to the Divine Feminine. Let's see where she is in her fields. And let's pull some cards. All right, so let's see where the Divine Feminine is sitting today. Where is she? Okay, and if anybody is looking for a card today, just put your name in the chat. As soon as I'm done with the daily read, I will take some cards. It doesn't cost anything, just ask that you follow. Okay, so the Divine Feminine sitting here. I sometimes felt unappreciated and taken for granted by you. I should have walked away many times for good, but I didn't, right? And so the Divine Feminine's still in that feels of, hey, you know, I'm not really over it yet, over the hurt and the fact that you walked away all the time and you basically, used me like a revolving door. And so she's got that to work on. So let's see what energies are presenting themselves today within this connection. So the energies we have in the connection are, we've got two. One fell to the floor, so bear with me. Rise above with love. And I just wanted to stay in your arms. We are home. So energies are really good. I don't know if any of you have gotten any communication from your divine masculine, because if you have, it may not have been what you wanted, but perhaps some of the communication lines have opened. And let's see what else we have from this connection. Any other messages? You're controlling, right? And that's spirit basically saying, don't try to put a timeline on anything. Let things flow as they flow. Do not try to control the situation. And I think during this time around the eclipse, it's critical that you don't. So let's take a look at what your higher self's guidance is telling you. Okay, higher self guidance is awaken all of your senses, slow down, and become aware of them, right? So you're getting a slow down here. And at the same time, enter the temple of your truth. And I think what this is basically telling you is that slow down, smell the coffee, smell the roses, enjoy what you have, and then that truth that you're really looking for, you're going to find it. Now let's look at where the connection is from a timeline perspective. Okay. Oh, we're back to the 4-4 twin flame facilitator. So word expansive growth, 4-4 again, that came up yesterday as well. So I think we're still in that space. We're going to have a lot of that within the 4-4 portal. We got a huge amount of energies, and what you want to do is try to take them in your most productive ways. I have a lot of healings that are up on my YouTube channel if you visit over there for this portal. And I'll probably be doing one for the 4-8 eclipse. So let's get one more kind of message here. Quality time. Spending more time together and doing things you enjoy is important now. If you're single, this card tells you to spend more time with your friends. The card highlights parties and a good time. So basically they're telling us, lighten up, Francis. It's time to just, get out of the misery and get into the happiness. What's love energy here? Children comes up again, and oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't get better than that one. We have reconciliation coming right up. And the last one is free yourself, right? And so I think this one, when you look at it with the kids, is if you do have kids, free yourself from those burdens, meaning not so much free yourself from your kids, but don't use your kids as an excuse that holds you back from this. It's time to free yourself and to find that peace that you want. Let's see if we can get a timing on this, because whenever reconciliation comes up, we always want a time. Let's see what time wants to show today. It says you have to remain consistently positive. Once that happens, within 2 months. That's one hell of a reading, people. I think we got another keeper. I got a few seconds for my commercials. Please like, share, follow. I have a YouTube channel, Silver Fox Spiritual. I have a YouTube channel for Twin Flame, Silver Fox Spiritual Twin Flame, which will have the activations and stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow this channel. And with that, I say thank you to everybody who is watching or has watched live. If any